Oh, I got something to say, yeah. I know it's easy to love me. Thought it was better this way.
Mic check. Welcome to the vlog. It's the Y2K Collector, and in this series, we're going to be talking about three things. Video games, of course, then pickups, and that includes video games and fashion. And then we're also going to talk about health, fitness, and life. And I guess that's more than three things, but before we dive in any further, let's do a quick recap of January.
Hey, yo,
Mic check 1 2. So we're here to make the deal, and we're pretty much working with these PlayStation 2 titles. We've got, or PlayStation 4 titles rather, and then the rest of it is pretty much Switch. Got some more Switch titles right here. Got some PS3 stuff. We'll see what gets accepted, what gets rejected. Back here, what we got? Ooh. So the first trade of the year was definitely epic. I was able to move off of some Switch games that I really wasn't into anymore, and I was able to pick up some classic, complete in box, minty fresh Super Nintendo games. Went ahead and got Castlevania 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, and then got Super Mario Land 2. Those are some great classic games on the Super Nintendo, and I was super psyched about that. But I also was able to walk away with some cash, so I'm not complaining about that trade at all. So I've also had some success at GameStop as well, finding titles for a wide range of retro consoles, including the GameCube, the Nintendo 64, and the PS3, I guess if you consider that retro. But either way, I don't think you'd be wasting your time if you popped into your local GameStop. My health and fitness journey also began in January. Starting off with a weight of 225 pounds roughly, I fluctuated between 226 and 224. But what helped me kickstart that diet was completely cutting out sugar altogether. I realized in the first month of the year that sugar was a primary reason that no matter how much I worked out, I could never keep the weight off because my body was just so used to taking in so much sugar. But I'll share some more of that with you a little bit later on. Another thing that I decided to focus on in January was family time. Spending more time just with my family, going in and out of the city, just exploring different parts of New York, Connecticut, and just really seeing what's out there. I've been able to kind of find some cool things, including this retro gaming book, which I found a couple weeks ago. That's been a blast. And again, just cruising around the city has been a ton of fun with the fam, and I'm really spending more time with them now more than ever before.
outside, trying to see what I have in store. Windows blacker than a Labrador. Tidal wave coming, I ride like it's nothing. They talking bullshit to a matador. Y'all dudes is doomed, mask and all. I know what I'ma do, I ain't asking y'all. I do my thing, Johnny plays on these tracks I storm. What you think they say I'm fantastic for?
So from a game hunting perspective, February hasn't really been that exciting. But if I were to be completely honest, I really haven't been out there looking for video games the same way I have in the past. In fact, I've been more focused on selling games than actually buying them. But it doesn't mean I haven't gone into GameStop to see what new titles have been releasing, as well as just to check to see if there is something that's on my wish list that I might be able to pick up. From what I'm seeing, though, not a lot of the games are really capturing my attention in that way. But I will say that I am seeing a rise in a lot of these fitness games, which I think are awesome. And they're really coming at a very timely point in my health and fitness journey, because that's what I find myself playing these days more than anything else. You all have heard me talk a ton about Fist of the North Star fitness boxing. You've also heard me talk about Ring Fit, but now there's a new game out there that actually includes about 45 additional workouts for you, and it's called Fitness Circuit. This is a game that really caught my attention because, like I said, I'm really on track. I have a goal of losing 25 pounds. I'm about 16 to 17 pounds in. I should raise that. It's really more like 30 to 35 pounds. I'm already about 17 pounds in. I've got about another 15 pounds to go. And those games have really helped me stay focused. And they've done two things. They've helped me really get in shape, but also stay tapped into the video game scene, because I am still very much a gamer. It's just a lot of the new stuff that I'm seeing really isn't that interesting to me. Maybe it's because I'm still more focused in on the retro stuff, or maybe because I'm looking more for like modern retro games. But a lot of these newer games just really have not been doing it for me. But I'm interested to know what you're finding. If you've been to a GameStop, or if you've seen anything that's really awesome, comment down below and let me know what it is you're seeing out there. Because right now, for me, the well is pretty dry. So although February hasn't been the best when it comes to video game pickups, I have found success when it comes to finding a new pair of spring sneakers. Now, I know we're still in winter, but Jordan Brand has released the Nike Air Jordan 3 Craft Ivories. And at first, I was really not a fan of the shoe because I thought it had some major quality control issues. But what I realized is that you really have to find a pair that is actually well made, and it's sad for a brand as big as Jordan. But I was able to find a pair that were in really good condition, that had good, that was made with quality. And really the aesthetic of this shoe just kind of fits where I'm at in life right now. I'm definitely in my dad era. I'm going for more neutral earth tones, and I'm really kind of staying away from the bright oranges and reds and a lot of that. That was probably more back in my younger day. But the older me is moving more towards just more of the neutral earth tones. And I think this shoe, when you think about the color scheme along with the materials and just the design of it, I think it's really great. And it just works well with where I'm at. Additionally, when it comes to the health and fitness journey, and this is something that I started talking about earlier in the video, I've really been trying to maintain a very lean diet that's free from sugar, because what I realized is sugar, as I said earlier, is the real killer. And when I first started off with my diet, I started it off by removing sugar so that my body could hit a state of ketosis. I went on like a 3-day fast. And really what it did was, I think it really boosted my metabolism, and it helped train my body to burn more of the fat that I had stored than burning the new fat that I was introducing into my body via sugars. So I've been staying away from a lot of the cereals, the snack bars, the candies, there's sugar in a lot of things. And when you go to the supermarket and you start looking at some of the ingredients, you're going to realize how much sugar is in what we eat. But if you're thinking about losing weight and you want to start the year off and get right for the summer, the first and best thing that you could do is really just start to cut sugar out of your diet altogether. I'm telling you, it's worked wonders for me. And thankfully, I've been able to shed roughly between 17 and 18 pounds. Right now, I'm at about 209. I fluctuate between 207 and 209. But I'm really stoked with the progress that I've made. And I'm looking forward to hit that goal of 195 pounds. Man, life. It comes at you hard, it comes at you fast, and it comes at you in ways that you really least expect it to. And for those of you who follow the channel, you know that towards the end of January, going into February, I lost someone extremely important to me. And it really just rocked my world. it made me rethink a lot of things. It made me rethink what I was doing, my life, my passions, my goals, and how I really want to spend my time. It put me in such a reflective state. And for a couple days, I just really felt so alone. I just kind of wanted to isolate myself. And it was so weird because I didn't really know where else to go to express some of the feelings I had. So I went straight to this page and to this channel. And I've gotten so much love and so much support and so much just encouragement from folks on this channel that I gotta say a huge thank you to everyone who commented on that video. I read each and every comment, and each and every comment helped me get through that time. And I'm still going through it. I'm not done yet, but I'm getting through it with the help of family and with the help of friends. And that's what I want to spend more of 2024 doing and talking about, even on this channel, is the life aspect of things. There is life. Life does come at you. And in those moments, you really want to turn to your family. You want to turn to your friends, and you want to spend that time with them. And I've just been putting more time and energy and effort into being with my daughter, being with my partner, being with my loved ones. And you're going to see more of that on the channel this year. I plan on taking you with me on some of my adventures, some of my vlogs. Yeah, they're going to entail some video games, but you're going to see me travel, not just throughout the United States, but you'll also see me when I do some international travel. I think there's games all over the planet. But just whenever you have a major life event, it causes you to reflect, and that's the stage that I'm at. And so again, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who sent the love and sent some support. Definitely you're going to see more content around that. And I'm really just excited to share that side of myself with the channel, with the subscribers. And I've really just been trying to work out the best format for it, but stay tuned and there'll definitely be more to come. All right, here it is, the moment you've all been waiting for. I mentioned a couple weeks ago that once we hit 1,500 subscribers on the channel, I'd be doing a giveaway, and I'm a man of my word. And so I do have a winner, and hopefully you are watching this video today and you're able to see and hear the good news. But will Stouts please stand up? So I've got a YouTube subscriber by the name of Stouts. You were selected. You were randomly selected in the drawing that I had here. And so I want to say a huge congratulations to you. Hopefully you enjoy the $150 gift card. And again, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you to everyone who's been tuning in and tapping in. There's going to be more of this content to come. And let me know down in the comments, do you appreciate this format? Is this something that you're into? Was this too boring? Was it too dramatic? Let me know. It's something that I'm trying. 2024 is a year of change, and we want to see and try some different things this year. So thanks for tapping in. Thanks for stopping by. I am the Y2K Collector. Take it easy.